Hello everyone, Sons in the Tomb. Welcome to another Modpack Overview. This time I'm going to be showing maybe one, maybe two. I think the one I have installed is this one, correct? Yes, so Day of Mind. There's two 117 mod packs I might be covering here. Most of them have kind of similar mods, because there's only very few 117 fabric mods at the moment. And while I wouldn't usually cover 117 snapshot type mod packs yet, because from my experience I struggle to get jump load working with it, these ones I thought I'd just give a go, and they don't obviously seem to be fake, as most of them follow the sort of fabric support anyways, whilst the forward ones obviously are usually incorrect tagging. So yeah, I thought I'd give this a go. Obviously, if there is any others that update or something like that, then yeah, but most of these seem to be pretty recent, or at least March, so yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, so 21W11A. So we've got obviously the as of mods that are available for that snapshot currently. We've got the sort of continue button here, which we don't have any things to continue yet, so I'm just going to do this. There was also a loading timer one as well, which pretty much just displays a thing in the top right there, showing you how long it took to load up to the title screen. And I'll show obviously all the available mods soon. I'm just going to see if there's any content related ones, because I forget if there is in this or not available for 117. I think this one's the smaller one, not the larger one. Let's see. That's probably also not a snapshot, so we're good here. Yeah, okay, this is the smaller one. This is the bigger one. Probably why I covered it. I'm covering it. Okay, so we'll wait for this to load up, and we'll see what happens. Okay. So, there we go. So straight away we have, what have we got here? Gobba 2, which I've actually never used, but seemed really interesting. So obviously you've got a bunch of different ores, you've got different rings, you've got different weapons, different fuel you can use apparently, which is interesting. More armor, different stats, the different rings, which I have had experience with when they were separated into their own mods, which obviously do different things, such as for crop growth, mining, a 11 by 5 by 11, amounts of stone and ores, that's the crop growth one there, speed increase, returning to the player's bed, a magnet, and obviously a ton of other different types, made with different bands and other things, I assume. Different staves, or staves, and some other items as well. We've got the Veggie Way, which adds in a bunch of different foods. So you've got different pies, you've got soup, you've got different tools, which can also do a bunch of different things to make these. There's also different seeds you can use. Some of them you can eat, many of them you can plant, of course. The lentils, of course, you can eat. There's different superfoods, energy drinks, and different powders that you use to make different stuff. There's no REI here, so I can't show recipes, unfortunately. Because REI hasn't been made for the later 117 snapshots, only a further one back. You've got Tom's Simple Storage, which just adds in, obviously, a bunch of different cables and different things you can use to connect up to chests. And obviously there's a wireless terminal or a storage terminal, so we just have these in the world. Of course, you have a chest connected somewhere, you have this somewhere you can access your items, so kind of a combination of sort of like simple storage network with AE in a way, like you saw with the interface there being very AE-like. I'll just move around here. We've got Lambda Grass, I'm pretty sure, which adds obviously the sort of coverage there, and if you can see on some of the edges, of course, of certain dirt and grass blocks, it'll have it sort of angled a bit, but for the most part you can see more of the whole covered grass block, at least in view of the player on this sort of angle. So there's that, as well as a few other tweaks that mod adds. We've got What the Hell Is That, which is a Whiler port, with probably a few differences here and there, or features moved forward or something like that, or unique features since then. That's obviously the display in the corner. that we can access. There we go. Yep, so you can access a bunch of different stuff here if you want, for registry names and things. Positioning of where it is, I guess, whether it's dark or vanilla or so. We've got the position of where it's located, so we just go, say, 100 or something. That'll move it over, I assume, to the left. That's on the right. That's off screen. It's not what I wanted. I wanted a... Can I do negative? I don't think I can. Oh, well. Guess that'll do. Left is probably what I wanted there, right? Somewhere. Either way, you get the idea. It's just Whaler. You can obviously see what block something is. What else do we have? That's all for item related and most straightforward of what you'll see upon the world there. What else do we have? If we check here, we've got, yep, Lambda Grass. We've got more structures, which I don't know if I can do a /locate on any of these. I can. Cool. So go to a jungle pyramid, for example, and I'm going to be stuck in something, so I'm going to go spectator. And this is pretty much a larger scale jungle temple pyramid sort of thing. Whoa, okay. So 117 does have a few silhouette sort of lighting issues. That's good to know. I'm pretty sure that's the case. But obviously you'll see a bunch like this or certain other types. So just go to another structure just to give you a better idea. We've got village tower, I guess. Why not? Something different. Let's see, and if 117 loads for me, which it does not load very well with teleportation, so we can continue now. Minecraft just crashed apparently, well that's always good to know. Or at least the continue doesn't work as well. It works in 116, that mod, I know it definitely works, but 117 apparently not so much. No, it actually just is my memory. That might actually be the case. Which is possible, of course. It happens. So you can see there's the sort of combination of wood and stone and such. Some villagers here spawning in now. Staircase, piston if you wanted to grab that, I guess. Similar to how you probably would in jungle temples. Barrels with nothing in them. And a chest that I can't open unless I actually go into a suitable game mode. There we go, so apples and saplings and such. So nothing amazing, but good way. Let's go this way. What else do we have? We have round trees, which I don't know if I've seen any. Don't know if it's based on the texture. I don't think, oh, okay, so I've got that as well. I'm sure that was based on the textures, not the actual, like, block model, but maybe, maybe not, unless that did or didn't work, I'm not sure. What else we got? Not enough crashes, which obviously gave us the thing there for the continue button, which was that there, telling us about the crash report and certain other things. Clear skies, you can see, obviously it's fairly clear, removes, I assume either removes clouds or kind of makes the skybox a lot more interesting, if I remember correctly. Clean cut does a few things for the combat, I think. Herd's Panic does a few things for herding mobs. Trees do not float, which we obviously witnessed with the cutting of the tree there with my fist. I'm assuming it's mostly supposed to be with axes, but you can obviously tweak it. Mob updaters there for mod updating things. Easier crafting for allowing easier crafting capabilities. Mod menu apparently is not appearing here, which is interesting. What else we got here? Animal trough. I didn't see that, but yep, there we go. So if you want to put food in a trough, and obviously they eventually breed over time, I assume, is the purpose here. You can just constantly put, I assume, like wheat in here or something, like so, and we'll get a cow. See what happens. So I don't know how often it's going to be there. Okay, so they're just going to immediately look at it, and then just breed. Cool, and then it just consumes one of that. Okay, helpful. Lazy DFU, I forget what the purpose is. Nap, I don't know enough. Probably some other possibilities. Cull leaves obviously makes it easier for leaves to be removed, instead of obviously, you know, kind of ruining performance. Durability viewer gives you information on stuff that's in your hand, such as, obviously I've got a pickaxe here, or how many slots I've got left in my inventory. It's not displaying currently, so my guess is maybe config-wise some things have been disabled, but you'd have like a chest here showing you how many slots you got left, durability of the pickaxe, armor, and so on. Whatever else is in hand that actually has durability. HUD tweaks does some stuff. Charm, I didn't see any elements from. Don't know of any elements that are added by it. Again, this could be a completely different version of stuff, so we got 117 there. So, nope, I don't see any charm-related stuff. Then again, I haven't used the mod particularly. Don't remember at least seeing some things. Storage model scene, darker loading screen, which appears in that during, I think, the load-up process, which actually I didn't see happen. Show the regular Mojang logo there. Enhanced audio, lighting, and a few other things. Mouse tweak-like stuff. Shader, sort of bits and pieces. Blur is not appearing with the inventory screen here, so it's either not included or something else config-wise. True darkness, we go time set night, we can see if that's the case. That is not the case. So some of these might not be included. Just check the actual, that's not the one I want. This is it. See what's actually included. That's not it. Day of, here we go. So see what's actually included besides what's listed there, and you can see a few of them are disabled, so yeah. So some of them were probably there before because they did work, and now they don't, or it's because they were just like, I'm just going to disable the ones that didn't work, or that I want to add later, or whatever other focus. So this was sort of like an experiment, I guess, which makes sense. So some of them obviously aren't, but the ones you've seen are available. So yeah. Thanks much for watching, and goodbye. And pretty much this includes most of the 117 snapshot mod that I know of. That are listed, so yeah, if you come across anything from these 2 packs, this one's obviously a lot smaller, but obviously the other one includes a lot more, and some of them that obviously aren't available. I've used some of these older mods for the these mods for the older snapshots in 2051A, and they all worked, but it seems they don't work forward here, or some of the others just conflict, so that makes sense. Why they're disabled, and I can definitely back that up by, where's mine? Where did I put my 21 W5A? 51A1. Got where I put it now. Here we go, I think it was something like that. With instance, I can just import it, but either way. The one that I have here, obviously I haven't finished, so I'll just get it there, but yeah. That's what I called it, I don't remember now. But it is possible, at least. Actually, I do have it downloaded, don't I? Yeah. But as you can see here, a fair amount of them do work. It's just obviously after a certain point, certain snapshots, some mods just don't work, or certain ones just conflict as you'd usually expect. But yeah. Up to a certain point it was possible. Thanks much for watching though, and goodbye.